for the land of the free.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's McCollum. Nobody near Lillard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Here's McCollum after Drew Holiday's score. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. To the middle. Releases. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Middleton.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. McCollum right side. Lillard outside. Pass to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shoots over DiVincenzo. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Here's Holiday. And the pass to Giannis. Middleton outside. Covington with the steal. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. McCollum, no good. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Middleton against Covington. Middleton drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast.
Holiday against Lillard. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Stolen by McCollum. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got his second bucket tonight. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Forbes dishes to Tucker. Takes a 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Lillard scanning the floor. Powell, the pass to Covington. Shoots over Tucker. And again, it's Portland converting.
Man, I like the guts from Covington there. I mean, definitely getting bodied a little on the shot, but still, keeps his focus, and gets it to go down.
Now here's Teague, and that one drops for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Powell. Lillard left side. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. McCollum, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Connaughton. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Lillard against Teague. Lillard outside to the left wing. Nurkic finds Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And here is Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. And it's denied.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker. Using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
and Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Hollis Jefferson. Derek Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. Now here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
It's intercepted. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. No good that time. And they're moving it up, pushing it up. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. To the wing right side. Jones against Teague. Nice shot by Portis.
And Teague is outstanding at making the right decision, especially in the pick and roll. Change of pace, his tight handles, his passing is superb.
Here's Simons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jones finds Kanter. Here's Anthony. The 11-footer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside Teague. Pass to Forbes. It's tipped. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Portis, rebound by the Trailblazers. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Simons. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Bucks ball. They trail by 1. Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got his second basket of the night. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Lillard against Holiday. Back to Lillard. From deep. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Holiday gets the bucket.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Holiday against Lillard. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by McCullough. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McCollum outside. Covington trying to break free. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from McCollum. 1 second left, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the chart.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis. And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Back to Covington. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 9.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. And the basket by McCollum.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And here's Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. On the wing, Giannis. 6 to shoot. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Passes to Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lopez left side. And stolen by Lillard. McCollum with the ball. Count that one.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Pass to Middleton. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Fires from 18. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got 6.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Portis, the pass to Tucker. There's the pass to Teague. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Portis. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Here's Cantor. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Simons. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Forbes the pass to Teague. Down low. Here's Portis with the putback. And Teague is right there. Teague's got his first points of the game.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Simons. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Connaughton passes to Teague. Here is Forbes. Teague surveying the D. And so it's Milwaukee cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Lillard. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Covington, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, how about the effort and energy that time by Covington. Just worked his way right to the glass and got the follow-up basket.
Lillard against Teague. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. Timeout called the Bucks. Now here is Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton against Powell. Snatched up. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Middleton looking it over. Top of the key, Holiday. The second chance effort. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Trailblazers trail by 20. And a wide open look for McCollum. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Goes up on the wing. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Holiday against Lillard. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Holiday with the 3. The kick out to Lopez from downtown. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Middleton outside. They get it back. Dishes to Holiday. Fires the 3. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Middleton can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Bucks passing it around. Outside Holiday. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Hey, CJ.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Powell with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Back to Lillard. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup is good.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Really left alone that time.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Back to Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Lets the 3 fly. Portland grabs the miss. Now Lillard. And here's McCollum for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here is Lopez. so no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for And no.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Griffin. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's Harden. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now here's Lopez after the miss from KD. Here's Middleton. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. And that one's good, Irving.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Outside Holiday. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Taken away by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Harden finds KD. Passes it to Irving. Back to Durant. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now, here is Irving. He dishes it to Harden. Outside for KD. Clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now here's Middleton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Harris misses. Bucks leading by 4. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Irving. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And Then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Tucker kicks to T. To the inside, Portis, and Portis throws it down.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Irving passes to KD. The Nets working the ball around now. Back to Harris. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 4. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Left side, Portis. Back to Tucker. Pass to Portis. The shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now, here's Teague. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden outside.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after this.
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. Right side, Green, and there's the pass to Brown. Unloads from 9, and he overshot that one, missing. Bucks leading by 6. Teague finds Portis. Up top, Tucker. Out left to the wing. Inside. No good. Shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Teague on the double team. Outside Jordan. Brown the pass to Jordan. They kick it out to Green. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Luwawu. It's Brown on the wing. Launches a 3. That doesn't go either for Brown. Milwaukee leading by 8. Connaughton passes to Forbes. Connects from three-point range. Forbes has got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The drive by Green. Shot to stop the run. Back to Jordan. And good that time. Jordan's got his first points of the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
T kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Portis has got his second bucket tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Green finds Dinwiddie. Back to Green. Wide open. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game. And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And then Durant with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Holiday against Harden. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Harden, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Irving against DiVincenzo. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Holiday against Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Holiday's got his second basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that's a...
I promise to break for a positive fate.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
So for Brooklyn now, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 19. Holiday against Harden. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Holiday gets the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Irving. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Durant down low, covered by Giannis.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Nets trail by 21. And here's Harden for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Harden's gone 1 of 4 so far. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Now here's Giannis. Feeds to Lopez. That one falls. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Fast break, here they come. DiVincenzo the bounce pass. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Misses the three. The Nets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. His three-pointers off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Shots good by Durant.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Bucks leading by 19.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Durant down low. Guarded by Tucker. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point foul. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And Portis throws it down.
Well, Jeff Teague's such a good distributor. Always keeps his eyes up, surveys the floor, and gets it where it needs to go.
Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Milwaukee leading by 16. Outside Teague. A minute 20 left to play in the third. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. And it's Brown missing. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. There's the lob to Portis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. There's the feed to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Dinwiddie passes to Llewellyn. The pass to Green. He feeds it to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Now T. Pass to Portis. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And so it's Milwaukee out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Brooklyn has possession. 17-point game. We've got T. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Llewellyn. 5 to shoot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Durant comes in for Green. Irving's checked in for Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. Middleton on the wing, defended by Durant. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. That's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Irving. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Passes it to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Harden outside. Pass to Llewellyn. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez passes to Middleton. And here's Giannis. Here's the teardrop. Good work defensively by Harden. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And now we've got the intentional foul. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Durant against Giannis. From deep three-point range. Harris kicks to KD. Back to Harris. Fires the 3.
As a defender, Middleton can suffocate you with his limb. Nice stop there.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Outside Durant. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Irving up top. The pass to Harden. And there's a minute 45 left here in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Middleton. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Milwaukee.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Giannis. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Sinks the triple.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
Holiday against Harden.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
At the line for your Bucks.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harris. He kicks to Harden. From deep. Irving looking for an opening. The 3 offline. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
Holiday against Beverly. Holiday dishes to Lopez.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
So much talk about Lopez and how much he has changed his game to fit the modern NBA. And I think what's most impressive is not just the ability to shoot the ball, but the ability to be effective while shooting the 3 ball. Brook Lopez has worked hard to do that.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that dunk, too.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already. Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Clippers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
And you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Antetokounmpo against Ibaka.
And can you not love the tenacity of Leonard, one of the best defenders to enter the league in quite some time?
George, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Lopez finds Middleton. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Middleton. Over Ibaka. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. He gets that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Over to the left wing. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bucks trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Beverly dishes to Ibaka. Beverly the pass to Ibaka. And here is Zubac. And the pass to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Zubac kicks to Beverly. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Bucks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Teague, the pass to Portis. Teague against Beverly. And Teague, here we go.
No hesitation from Teague. Saw a seam and took it, finding a way to nail the shot.
Clippers leading by 6. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep. He can't get that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 6. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Teague up top, guarded by Jackson. Here's Portis. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Here's Mann. It's good. Mann's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Outside Teague. Portis trying to free himself. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. It's stolen by Teague. Here's Tucker. Fouled in the act, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Shot clock at 5. 11 feet away. Los Angeles with another miss. Bucks trail by 6. Holiday with the 3. Kennard with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. And it's off the back rim, no good. And they're on the break. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Well, we should all take a Holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
Pass to Patterson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Jackson. 1:33 left in the second quarter. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Jackson at the elbow. It's Cousins. And the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the board.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. George looking over the floor. Kicks it to Ibaka. And the Clippers miss again. On offense here, the Bucks. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Forbes can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard attacking. Feeds it to George. Passes it to Zubac. Outside Leonard. And they pick up 2.
That's Kawhi pushing the action all by himself there, attacking inside and starting to take charge.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here is Forbes, defended by George. Portis can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 4. George passes to Zubac, 13 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. George has got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Portis, that shot, no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but
thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 11 points. And that'll about...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Luke Kennard out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Patrick Patterson. And it's man in at the 3. And the basket by Jackson. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Tucker can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 4. There's the pass to man. And here's Kennard. To the paint. Shoots from 12. Patterson can't get it to go.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. Beverly feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Ibaka. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Clippers lead by 4. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him. And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Zubac. Inside. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 9 points.
He can only do so much right there. It's a good challenge on the Paul George shot. It didn't matter much.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut back down to 2 at those points from Portis.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
And George kicks to Beverly. Back to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac, that's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Teague against Beverly. Here's Portis. No good on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Again, when you go from second to fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that way.
For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks trail by 5. Teague drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
George passes to Zubac. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, Teague. That one misses. Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Jackson. The tray. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Teague feeling it out a bit. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's just great work from Jeff Teague to draw a foul inside the paint. The D looks flustered.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Clippers. A 2-point game. Outside Jackson. And that one, good.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Teague, the pass to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Teague left side. Portis. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers ahead, up 2.
This is for the kids with the pressure.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Morris. George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. Yep, that one goes. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Holiday left side. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got his first points in this one. Los Angeles leading by 4. George up top. Defended by DiVincenzo. Beverly dishes to George. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot goes down.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Beverly against Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. Zubac kicks to Ibaka. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's Middleton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Leonard against Middleton. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Holiday's got 6 rebounds here tonight to tie it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
A different look for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's Luke Kennard in for Patrick Beverley. Here's Leonard. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time for Middleton. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Count that one. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
The Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by George. Count it.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Up top, Leonard. Defended by Middleton. That shot wide open. George has got 19 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Outside Holiday. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
DiVincenzo against George. And contact. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And
I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You wonder if Paul George finally has a situation here where he could show why he's an elite player, why he's an all-star, but to pay off how hungry he is to prove it with a late postseason run.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Cousins, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Luke Kennard. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Leonard against Middleton. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
Outside Holiday. Down low. Stolen by Beverly. It's George on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Ibaka, the pass to Beverly. Ibaka dishes to George. To win the game. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Home in the paint. Here's Giannis. Holiday against Lillard. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Kept alive.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here's Lillard. Feeds it to Nurkic. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up, but I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Giannis. Lillard with it. Shot clock at 6.
An excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Middleton outside. Pass to Giannis. Powell against Middleton. Count it. Good.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Covington. Lillard outside. Now the pass to McCollum. Over Middleton. McCollum no good.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Basket counts.
They've come out with guns ablazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's McCollum on the wing. Covington trying to break free. The putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Nurkic can't hit.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Yep, it counts. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now, here's Lillard. He dishes it to Powell. Back to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And a wide open look for McCollum. Buries it from 3-point range.
You got to know McCollum is looking to fire off the pass. This is why you must play up on.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Nurkic. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Passes it to Portis. Now Tucker. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And it's in there.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Lillard scanning the floor. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 5.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in that offense.
Right side Teague. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back.
I know that when the main guy usually decides to move on,
I think he's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Anthony out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Teague, the pass to Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Hollis-Jefferson. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Tucker. Anthony's shot is off. Bucks leading by 4.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Fires from 14. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Simon. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Here's Teague. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Forbes the pass to Portis. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Outside Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Back Back to Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Look at the explosiveness from the little man. Teague just rises up and never stops.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Teague. Bucks leading by 5. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Portis throws it down.
Then you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Simons surveying the D. And it's Anthony with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Forbes. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. Covington kicks to Lillard. And there's the pass to Powell. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Lillard from deep three-point land. The rebound by the Bucks.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to get the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on it.
Lillard outside with 4 seconds on the clock, and Lillard throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Middleton for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points and 3 rebounds. And
for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The feed now to Lopez. And to Antetokounmpo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Giannis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. Lillard outside. Kicks it to Powell. Dishes to Lillard. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Lillard against Howard. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Lillard.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Holiday against Lillard. The three-pointer, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
McCollum, and too long on the shot.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Giannis passes to Holiday. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 19-point game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lillard against T. And Lillard kicks to Covington. No coverage that time.
This is the confidence Covington has in himself. Assertive as shooting right off the pass.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. And here is Teague. 6 to shoot. Portis finds Teague. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Lillard against Teague. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Powell trying to free himself up. Lillard misses.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Portis against Nurkic. Goes up on the high post. Connaughton, the second chance points on the tip in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
29 seconds left to play in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Outside Teague, pass to Portis. Off target from outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Bucks on top, ending the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Enes Kanter. Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did, too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV tonight. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Middleton on the wing, defended by Jones. Back to Lopez. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
An effective low post scorer with a feathery touch. Lopez continues to prove his worth in this league.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Simons, guarded by Holiday. Here's Simons, and Cantor wide open. He shoots, and he's on the money with his first shot today.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
Goes up at the stripe. Misses off the right iron. And an intentional foul right there. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Norman Powell comes in for Jones. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Over to the wing. Bucks passing it around. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 18. Now McCollum. That one drops for him.
You can't forget about McCollum from there, proving once again that he's not just a jump shooter.
Stolen by McCollum. To the inside. And there's Lillard on the assist by Nurkic.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
To the middle. Here's Middleton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Nobody near Lillard. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 13. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lillard misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Portland. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Lillard from deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Anthony kicks to McCollum. Passes to Powell. Lillard from outside drills the three-pointer.
Star just keeps rising for Damian Lillard. Heck of a talent with tremendous range.
Giannis against Anthony. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at the Nets, Jordan is out there with Griffin. And it's Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Durant. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Here is Harden. It's Jordan on the wing. Durant drawing the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. KD looking around. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops it in from the low post. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Harden kicks to Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Giannis.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Inside, Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And here's the fast break. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You have to reward the big fella when he runs like this. DeAndre Jordan able to leak out and finish in transition.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor, his focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Bucks leading by 4. The kick out to Holiday. Milwaukee the rebound. The 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And here's Harden. Here's Jordan. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Here's Harden. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Middleton with it. And the dunk by Giannis.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Harris subbed in for Durant. Here's Harden. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. Dinwiddie against T. Here's Forbes. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Teague. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And, you know, during his career, Jeff Teague has never backed down from getting hit. He plays through contact, and he looks to draw contact so he can get to the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now Irving. Just 3 on the clock, and he lays it up and in.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talking.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Brown. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Claxton in at the 5. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Stolen by Tucker. Connaughton passes to Teague. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Man, I love the way Teague keeps his concentration, his focus, not allowing the defense to ruffle him at all.
Nobody near Irving. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 9. Teague the pass to Forbes. The kick out to Teague. Pass to Portis. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Green leading the charge, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Irving. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Irving. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Portis.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a magnificent 69% in this game.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Nets. Nice shot by Portis.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Nets trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Brown. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And now it's only a 5-point Milwaukee lead. Holiday surveying the floor. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Irving against Holiday. Irving attacking. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Irving dishes to Green. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Antetokounmpo inside. Harris is there. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The Bucks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Here's Teague. That shot is off. The Nets go the other way with it. Bobbed up there for KD. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Teague against Harden. Teague the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throw. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 19 points and that's a wrap.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And KD, here we go. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you. And he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Oh, that's offensive interference. Nets trail by 4. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And it's Harden shining it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific hit. Bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. Here's Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
The wide open look for Durant. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Durant in the corner, and that's an intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Here's Dinwiddie, banked in off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside Teague. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Teague's got 6.
Yeah, man, I tell you, Teague's ability to adjust on the fly while getting bumped on the drive. Kept his composure. Well done.
Green, the pass to Brown. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Green.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Connaughton kicks to Portis. Got that one up quick. He has 6. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. And the pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Harris outside. There's 37 seconds left in the third. To the paint, here's Claxton. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. Down low, here's Portis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 9. Irving surveying the floor. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. Lays it up off the glass. Connaughton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And so it's Milwaukee, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Durant. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. There's the lob, and Kumbo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Outside Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Holiday against Irving. Lets it go with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And Giannis throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
KD can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 11. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist from Lopez.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Irving against Holiday. Irving kicks to Durant. Dinwiddie outside. No good on the shot. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
KD finds Jordan. Middleton against Durant. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Johnson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Nets trail by 15. Outside, KD. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Jordan. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Fires for three.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Middleton for three, but they get it back. Unable to get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Lobbed up there for KD. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Hey, I know Durant makes it look really easy, but I tell you what, folks, there's a lot of hard work and repetition behind what he shows you in the games.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. No dice from the high post. Jordan the pass to Johnson. From deep three-point range. No good there. So no problem for Milwaukee. David, thank you. Up next, the Clip. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have DA. It's
good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's George in at the 2. Giannis against Ibaka. It's Giannis with the drive, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now, here's Zubats. Ibaka finds Zubats. Here's Beverly. Shot clock at 5. And it's Leonard missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Beverly. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Giannis with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. The layup missed.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the free ball.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Holiday goes in, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
George against DiVincenzo. Outside, George over Giannis. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Beverly. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. DiVincenzo against George. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Inside. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And the basket is good. Giannis has got 10.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
George against DiVincenzo. Here's Zubats. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Beverly against Holiday. To the middle. Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Beverly finds Leonard. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Teague left side. No good from Connaughton.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Teague. And he banks in the layup.
That's just exceptional quickness in the open floor. Jeff Teague just lighting the defense up in transition.
Kennard for three. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And there's Teague, and it's Forbes in a shooting guard.
This is where the frame of Morris allows him to absorb that contact and push right through it.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. The offensive rebound. Here's Kennard. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Forbes. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 4. Kennard, the pass to Cousins. Back to Kennard. Dishes it to Jackson. Pass to Cousins. From 17 feet out. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Tucker out to the right wing. Let's go. And the shot falls short this time.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Jackson kicks to Cousins. Pass to Kennard. Back to Cousins. Now, here's Kennard. And the three off target. Pass to Forbes. Shot left block, and the rejection by Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here is Teague. Here's Forbes. And foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is... Oh, wow!
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Bucks passing it around. Lopez passes to Holiday. Here is Forbes, defended by George. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. How fast does he get off his feet?
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Bucks making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Milwaukee in the lead, pushing it up. Takes a three. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Clippers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 14.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Beverly finds Leonard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
Well, you love the energy out there. Paul George is an extremely confident, extremely versatile player, and he brings a great level of activity to both ends.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here's George. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson alongside you. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. And it's Ibaka, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Ibaka, this is to Leonard. Back to Ibaka. Outside Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one fast break. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Beverly with the ball. And finished off by Leonard.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
Holiday looking over the floor. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And again, the turnover by the Bucks.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And then George with the jam.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Leonard with the bucket. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Clock at 6. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Jackson passes to Cousins. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 4. And stolen by Cousins. Here's man. Teague covering. In the corner, Kennard with it. The drive by Jackson, and that one good.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Teague against Jackson. Forbes dishes to Teague. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, that takes concentration from Jeff Teague, right? He's got to convert through contact. Remarkable strength. Pretty good style, too. Not bad.
.129 left in the third quarter. Teague against Jackson. The shot's good. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here is Forbes. Kennard covering. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Bucks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That's good from Forbes. Both free throws good from Forbes.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Jackson looking around. Milwaukee leading by 5. Outside Teague. Fires from deep. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morris into the lane. Can't hit from in close. The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. The shot's good from Forbes.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. On the wing, Morris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morris has got 5.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Teague against Jackson. Outside Teague. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Teague. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win, guys.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Clippers trail by 5. George with the ball. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That's good from George. Now Giannis. Here's Holiday. There's the lob into Kumbo.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Ibaka the pass to George. And that one drops.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Well, the Bucks shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That will be foul number 5 on him. Beverley against Holiday. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's George. And he banks in the layup.
Some nights as a defender, you just shake your head because Paul George uses his outstanding reach to get through the defense.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Holiday against Beverley. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. He gets it in there. George has got 13 points in the second half.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Now, here is Holiday. Five on the clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, you have got to give Paul George so much respect. He's just amazing at drawing contact when he's shooting.
And the Clippers making a change here. Cousins is checked in, and George drops them both.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Holiday against Beverley. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop. And Cousins throws it down.
This is when you go to your big-time shot makers. Cousins, yes, sir.
And here's Holiday. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Here's Holiday. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. 5 to shoot. Poke loose. It's thrown by to Tacumbo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here they come. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Giannis. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. There's the lob at Tacumbo. And stolen by Cousins. Beverly wide open to take the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
There's the pass to Giannis. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard kicks to Cousins. Passes it to Beverly. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And George, here we go. It's in!
Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.